55. Dang. He was Mad Max, right, at the end of last season because they placed him on IR, and he wanted. What's going on there?
So the question is, what did that do to the relationship between player and team?
Right.
And that's as much as Max has talked the last couple of days, and then it's fine. He doesn't have to tell us that, but he does have to tell the Raiders that. And if the answer is no, then he becomes one of the most interesting, if not the most.
Yeah, turn it around like a new,
Good question.
a new face in the building.
Time heal wounds. He was not happy about being placed on injured reserve with a couple games left in the season. You know, if he feels like that was the organization coming to him and telling him they didn't care about winning,
Where the fam at?
he goes for it. So that is something to place on IR. He literally played 100% of the snaps. So yes, he was dealing with a knee injury that he was playing.
I can't see y'all. Y'all know how to be messing with my stream.
All I want to do is win football games.
So I can't see y'all comments, man.
Where can I do that? Yes, playing football is
I
one
can't
thing.
see y'all
Winning
screen.
football games
Yeah, so I'm going let me try something real quick. I wonder why in the fuck. Well, that's okay. I just have to go this way. Just so I can see my chat. Kush God, what's up, man? It's just you in here. It's just me and you. It's just me and you, Kush God. Yeah, it was okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I know. Um, what's up, 225 girl? Yeah, y'all, what's going on? It was okay, but I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta go to that post I put up. I went on Facebook, and of course, all right. Well, let's first. I'm gonna try to get some people in here. I'll wait for some people to get up in here. But yeah, man, I appreciate what Bad Bunny did. I'm not a hater. I appreciate what he was trying to do. I really appreciate what he was trying to do, you know. But it was a lot of problematic things that I've been seeing since then, and nobody is talking about it. And I actually wasn't gonna talk about it until I went on Facebook, and then when I looked on Facebook and I saw, let me show you this. Matter of fact, I'll just show you the screenshots I took. I'll show y'all the screenshots I took first. So I saw this on Facebook, posted by DJ Envy. Let me read it. Kendrick Lamar will be the crown as the most watched Super Bowl halftime show ever after Nielsen released the ratings. The official numbers, despite early projections, Bad Bunny's performance drew 128.2 million, not enough to pass Lamar, and now ranks behind only Michael Jackson, Usher, because I was about to say that. Usher's Super Bowl jump was good too. Usher and Kendrick Lamar, which is what I always knew. You know, I understand it. I appreciate that Bad Bunny took the time to tell the story of Puerto Rico and tell the story of his people. I appreciate that as a black man who has watched Beyonce and fucking Kendrick Lamar literally did the same thing like last year. But I guess nobody remembered that. But this Spanish girl wrote, Bad Bunny wasn't trying to be better than Kendrick Lamar. He made history. It's a big difference. Kendrick's whole album was about another man. I'm just saying. Here's another one. Only because he was boycotted by you know who. His numbers would have been way higher for sure. Is this motherfucker saying that Kendrick Lamar's numbers are higher than Bad Bunny because white people watch Kendrick Lamar? Now, everybody is acting like the same people didn't have negative criticism for Kendrick Lamar when he did his Super Bowl, when he was telling our story on his Super Bowl halftime. Everybody had an issue, if y'all remember. Everybody had an issue. When Kendrick Lamar did his halftime show, remember last year, everybody had an issue. Remember when Beyonce did her formation jump? She did her formation jump with and they did the tribute to the Black Panthers, and it was an outrage to that. Now all of a sudden, Bad Bunny telling the story of his people and the oppression and the problems that they go through, all of a sudden was the most beautiful thing white people ever saw. Last year when Samuel L. Jackson dressed up like Uncle Sam and all, you didn't hear white folk talk about how beautiful shit was. Tommy Lauren lost her mind. Really, the only thing that they mad about Bad Bunny is they didn't understand what he was saying. And that's why I gotta say, Bad Bunny, I respect what you did, but fuck Latinos. I'm not fucking with y'all. Cause the first thing I knew this was gonna happen, y'all didn't take the time to go, well, you know, Bad Bunny did exactly what all artists, most great artists have done in the past, like Kendrick did last year, tell the story of his people. No, y'all tried to act like he did some shit nobody ever did. Never mind that Bad Bunny is a Hispanic man cosplaying black rappers. What's going on? What's going on there? Yeah, that's what I need to know. Like now, yeah, Bad Bunny is a Hispanic culture vulture, actually. And again, I'm not mad that he's telling the story of his people. Not mad. I'm mad that they acting like that's not what Kendrick did. That's not what Beyonce did. They acting as if what Bad Bunny did was some outlier, some shit that no other artist had ever thought of. When in actuality, we've got several artists who have done the same thing, but the problem is when they try to make a statement, they get the Kaepernick treatment. And again, y'all, I'm not mad at Bad Bunny. It's his community I'm mad at. Greg, go ahead, stop that. That's Bama shit for me. I'm not dissing Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny didn't do anything wrong. He's supposed to tell the story of his people. He supposed to do that. But this was my issue though. This was one thing, because it was a song I wanted him to play. I ain't gonna lie, because it is a Bad Bunny song that I like. Matter of fact, what I said, Barry, ain't it a Bad Bunny song I listen to? I listen to a Bad Bunny song, so that's why I say I have no problem with what Bad Bunny did. But this is the issue that I do have with him at the Super Bowl doing that show, and motherfuckers are sitting here like he was the only nigga to ever speak up for black people. I mean, speak up for his people. When last year Kendrick Lamar did the exact same thing, and they didn't act like that was the greatest Super Bowl halftime of all time. And I ain't even a Kendrick Lamar fan, but Kendrick Lamar did the same thing last year. Remember all of the black people that laid down in red, white, and blue that was representing the American flag, and the black people and the black bodies who had died over that flag? Remember Samuel L. Jackson dressed up as Uncle Sam? Remember all of those Easter eggs in his joint? But all of a sudden, Bad Bunny do this. We have never seen this before in our life. But I gotta play the song that I was most disappointed that Bad Bunny did not sing. Especially since he was telling the story of Latinos. Because if he's telling the story of Latino,
moderate to severe ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
If he's telling the story of Latinos and what's going on, he should have played this song.
With your help, your devotion, and your drive, we are going to keep on fighting. And together, we will make America great again. Ay, 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 por Dios. Yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. Ay, 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 por Dios. Yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. Mi gente sale a votar sin miedo a la calle.
And do that nay-nay.
No te quedes en la casa, así que tú no me falles. Oye, sale a votar, vota con los tres de La Habana. Mano para arriba la gente, ciudadana americana. Ay, 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 por Dios. Yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. Ay, 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 por Dios. Yo voy a votar por Donald Trump. No te creo la mentira.
Why he ain't sing that? Why he ain't sing that? I had no problem, Felix, with what Bad Bunny did. That's what an artist should do. However, I have a problem with people acting like that was the greatest thing they ever saw. People acting like nobody ever. He was so brave to take it. And ain't that what Beyonce is? All he did was copy black people. Beyonce did the same thing. Kendrick did the same thing. Again, Felix, all Bad Bunny proved was Puerto Ricans be stealing from black people too. That's all Bad Bunny proved. That they steal from us too. Let's be honest. What is Bad Bunny, Felix? He's a Puerto Rican man cosplaying black art. If we being honest, he's a Puerto Rican man cosplaying black art forms. He at least, what I respect is that he at least stole our art form and used it to tell an actual story of an oppressed people. So I will give him props for that. But what fucks it up for me is that you got Hispanics running around acting like this was the greatest shit they ever saw. Nigga, this shit happened last year for black people and y'all wasn't excited. My brother, bruh. What's up, bruh? When this shit happened last year, when Kendrick was telling the story of black people, man, reggaeton ain't nothing but rap music. Stop it. They just tried to call it something else. Reggaeton is rap music. They just call it reggaeton. I do not call it reggaeton. That nigga does Spanish rap music. Y'all try to make it something else. Like, oh no, we not biting y'all. Yes, you the fuck are. Felix, don't come here with that bullshit. All that shit is y'all stealing rap. That's all it is. It's not no reggaeton. Be honest, and we can have a better conversation. I won't even use the word stealing once you tell the truth. But y'all not doing nothing, no version of no reggae nothing. That is not reggae nothing that y'all doing. That is rapatone. That shit pisses me off. Now that pisses me off. When they be like, oh no, it's reggaeton. Nigga, the fuck out of here. That's not reggae. Reggae use the same beat over and over. Everybody know you can have 20 reggae songs with the same beat. None of them beats is drenched in reggae music. All them beats are rap music. I know what the fuck I'm listening to. Yeah, Kendrick was better to a black person. Well, actually, yeah, it's gonna be better to a black person. I don't mind a Spanish person saying that Bad Bunny's was better. But I do have a problem with, I don't have a problem with a Spanish person saying Bad Bunny's was better. I do have a problem with, however, them acting like black artists haven't done exactly what he did hundreds of years before he ever even got on a Super Bowl platform. Yeah, it was way better than. Hey, like I said, I didn't have a problem. I didn't watch it because I don't watch no halftime shows. I watched the game. But I didn't have a problem when I saw they were showing the symbolism and all that. I did not have an issue. But when I went on social media and I keep seeing these Hispanics, Bad Bunny just made history. It's never been like this at the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny did something. No, he did what? Nigga, Prince was playing Purple Rain in the rain. Felix, y'all stole rap, and that's a lie. Some of you fans pay homage to the people who made rap. Some, not most of y'all. You know that's a lie. Y'all stole rap. If you ain't steal rap, why Tariq Nasheed have to make a movie called Mic Check? Y'all tried to steal rap. Come on, man. Come on. And if I pay homage to it, how you paying homage to it? You rapping in Spanish. That's not paying homage. Paying homage would be saying, hey man, I'm only doing this because of the people who did it before me. Y'all don't be giving no props to no black rappers. Stop capping. Yeah, Felix, you fucked up when you typed that in because you know everything I just said was true. Name me anything I said that was wrong. You know goddamn well y'all do not pay homage to not only rap, y'all don't pay homage to the rappers. When have y'all ever spoke? I don't hear y'all speaking about our rappers. You're lying. You carry the crates. What crates? Nigga, y'all ain't carry no damn crates. Yeah, y'all carry crates full of mangoes, but it was not about. I know y'all carry crates. That's what mangoes came in back then. But yeah, I believe y'all carry crates. Plenty of crates. Yeah, I love you. I love y'all, man. Look, y'all was the first students of hip hop we tried to get at to you. Motherfuckers try to steal it. So we gotta be hard bodied. So let the Latinos for acting like black artists haven't been doing. There you go. Look, that's Dre quoting what I said. I'm not mad at Bad Bunny for telling the story of Latinos, but I'm mad at Latinos for acting like this ain't been something black people been doing for years. And they never acted like it was the greatest thing in the world when we did it. But seriously, man. But this, I'm serious. Bad Bunny was playing all the songs for Latinos. I just don't understand why he ain't hit this jump.
Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote.
I will buck my fucking eyes.
The people go out to vote, no fear, no more, no more. Vote for Trump. Let's go. Vote for Trump. If you want to keep America free, vote for Trump. Let's go. I vote for Trump.
That's the running man.
Oh my God, I will vote.
That's the running man.
I will vote.
That's the dance I do with this though.
Trump.
Let's call that the run for the border.
I will vote. Oh my God, I will vote for Donald Trump. And now
I don't believe in fake news. All I need is the truth. Because we love our country. We love it just like you. Economy. Life is good. Because we love our country. We love it just like
Reed,
you.
come on, Reed. We get behind.
I will vote for Donald Trump. Everybody, come on. Oh my God, I will vote. I will vote for Donald Trump.
I gotta do the Tupac get around.
Feel proud to be American.
Oh yeah.
Raise your hand. God bless America. If you feel proud.
D Love, I was getting it in, baby. You saw me getting it in. Yep. Why Bad Bunny ain't play that? Right? Ain't that a popular Latino song? That's not a popular Latino song. Why you don't like him? I that's what's wild. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with Donald Trump. I mean, I don't have a problem with Bad Bunny.
The video of Cubans voting for Trump is not aging well. I don't know if you've seen that one where they all have the Make America Great Again and they're all going, hey, Donald Trump, hey, Presidente, Donald Trump, para mi corazón, Donald Trump, número uno.
Why you don't like Benito? Why you don't like Benito? But let's not forget how this all came about with the NFL halftime show. So hit Living Color and drew a huge ratings. Yep. That's how the halftime show started. It was two shows actually. It was two shows, believe it or not, though. But we gonna always talk about that Living Color 225 girl. But I want you to look it up. It was two shows. Guess who else it was? They got enormous ratings. 225 girl. Know how I know? I remember watching it. I can tell you the Super Bowl I watched it. San Francisco, San Diego. Beavis and Butthead. They put a special Beavis and Butthead on at halftime in 1994, 5. Because I never forget, we sat and watched it. No, Patrick Mahomes will not be okay next year. He's not playing most of next year. You remember that, Reef? Because I remember watching it. I was a Beavis and Butthead fan. Yep. See? The NFL had to think of a halftime show. I ain't mad at I'm not mad at Bad Bunny being formed. That's why I said I'm glad that another nationality or race of people actually has a artist who will come out and do music based on their political situation. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. What I have a problem with is when I go online and I see Latinos basically acting like niggas haven't been doing a halftime show for the last 20 years. Let me ask you a question, Andre, Rashawn. So y'all don't know it's gay people out here. Yeah, but y'all just don't go outside, nigga. Stop it. Especially you, Andre, nigga. Where you live at? You in the DMV. You see just as many gay people as I do. You don't think they dance with each other? Me personally, you know why I don't spend a lot of time talking about gay shit? I'm not gay. And I don't give a fuck who's gay. Really, I don't give a fuck. I don't. I know this may come to a shock to y'all. I don't give a fuck about people being gay. A lot of y'all read the Bible, right? Right? It was gay people in the Bible. I'm just saying. The Bible was a long time ago. That ain't gay people, prostitution, all that shit was has been here for a while. You let these white people and these dumb niggas pump your head up and make you worry about shit that don't have nothing to do with you. Like homosexuality. It has nothing to do with you because you're not a homosexual. So you know what you should do about homosexuality? Shut the fuck up and mind your business. Shut up. Long as he ain't trying to sleep with you, you good. Long as he not trying to sleep with you. Long as that should be your only rule. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just don't try that shit with me. I don't care what you do. Just don't try that shit with me. I can't tell you not to do it around me. That's not I can only control me. Peasy, don't hurt my feelings like that, man. You know I wish I could. You know I wish I could. You know, don't nobody miss y'all more than me. I wish I could. I was depressed for months. I ain't gonna lie. I missed y'all. That's okay though. Just make sure you stay in touch with your brother. So when that spot open up in GSR or that spot open up where you at a bar porter, you could go ahead and get me in. Just keep your brother in mind. That's all I'm saying. Keep me in mind, peace. So I can go with y'all. You know that. I'm working up at I'm off Brinkley Road though. I'm off Brinkley Road. I ain't far from y'all. I'm working right around Brinkley Road. So, but real talk, y'all. Stop we let people sidetrack us and get us with stupid shit. We let us sidetrack and we get into the dumb shit. We let these dumb motherfuckers manipulate us. Because we see gay people all the time and we don't act like that. We see them all the time. Calm down, man. What you, attracted? No, calm down. I ain't gonna do nothing with them. Fuck them. I ain't gonna do nothing with them. I'm the funniest nigga y'all ever see around gay people. Peasy tell you. I had y'all laughing. Like, what's up, man? Nah, man. I talk to them like men. And I make them be masculine. At least when you talk to me. My brother Twan do the same shit. I remember one time, y'all, my brother Twan told motherfucker gay dude, hey man, don't talk to my man. Look, all that old shit. Go ahead with all that, man. Talk to me regular. We can still communicate. Why the motherfucker take that gay voice off? Yeah, well, you know. Like, yeah, use your real voice. What was wrong with that? Seriously. I seen my brother Antoine do that shit to a motherfucker. I'm like, man, hold up, man. Don't talk to me. Cause we not phobic. That shit don't scare us. Like, nigga, you, cause you not no threat. Yes. I'm like, bruh. Right. Bruh, you can't do no shit like that, bruh. Bruh, you know better than that. What's up, Mr. Katie? Yeah, talk to them motherfuckers like they are. It ain't about I don't respect what you do. No, it's about, look, I do respect what you do. That's what you do. But you ain't gotta talk to me like that, man. It make it seem like you think you flirt with me. I don't play that. So talk to me like yeah. Fuck is wrong with you? Right, no, yeah, don't talk to me like that. It seems like you flirting with me. I don't play that. Like, ho. Champ, I'm not gay. Right? Cuz, man, you can talk to me just like I'm talking to you. You ain't gotta do all that. I don't care who you sleeping with, nigga. I ain't going home with you. Is you cooning? Do you steal? I asked the right question. I'm gonna ask the right questions. Nigga, do you be cooning? You be snitching? You be stealing? Oh, nobody, Mr. Cater. We was just talking about. I was asking Rashawn and Dre, two straight brothers who be with the sisters. Why y'all worried about the Bad Bunny having two gay dudes dancing with each other on this joint? That shit shouldn't have bothered you. But it's because it's the way society is. It done pumped it on you. It done pumped it on you where you have to feel some type of way about it. You really don't, though. You really don't. And nobody tells you that. Nobody tells you that. Nobody sit and tell you, bruh. Because everybody else said they seem kind of gay theyself. And then the other people, they just too extreme. And I'm like, look, that's what he got to live with. I'm not here to judge what he got to live with. And that's where the problem comes. Because then you got one side that want to force it on you and make you look, they wrong. They definitely weird. Definitely weird, I'll give you that. But they ain't hurting nobody, I don't care. Huh? What's wrong with you? You don't care? No. Because whether he was gay or straight, I wasn't going to be with the nigga. So it don't matter. Leave that man alone. Let him go on about his business. I ain't got time to be fucking with people over some shit that don't got nothing to do with me, for real. Shit, I ain't watch it at all, Mr. Cater. I didn't watch but I didn't watch Kendrick Lamar's. I don't watch halftime shows. I'm consistent. I watched one halftime show. No, two. I did watch Usher. I did watch Usher that year because the Chiefs was playing. I watched that and Prince. Of course, I watched Prince. I'm a Prince fan. I said it. I tell people I don't like Michael Jackson. I don't walk around listening to Michael Jackson. You ain't look at Mike. No. I ain't even see when Janet Jackson titties was out. I ain't see that. Because I didn't watch the halftime show. I never watched the Super Bowl halftime show. But when Prince was on that motherfucker, I watched that. Nah, I ain't. But DSA, you didn't have to watch it to see that. Cause I didn't have to watch it to see how MAGA folks was gonna act. I knew how the fuck they was gonna act. I knew how, just like they acted last year when Kendrick Lamar did it. Look, tell me they ain't acting the same way. The bitch from Real Housewives got fired. Y'all remember the Italian actor that was Sam Jackson, keep the hood out of the hood, monkey in the round. He ain't working no more. Literally everything that happened last year is happening. Megyn Kelly was mad about last year. Remember the gay dude Rossman? Nobody knows who Kendrick Lamar is. Nobody knows who Bad Bunny is. Nobody knows what Kendrick Lamar is saying. Nobody. Kendrick Lamar was literally speaking English. White people kill me with that. They try that bullshit English. How about this? Eat a dick. Can you understand that? I was only speaking English, but I understand a lot of y'all are morons and illiterate. What's up, Bougie Barbie? I had to tell a cracker that on. Crackers always, and y'all know what I'm talking about. If you've ever had aired out a cracker on social media, especially Facebook or Twitter, something like that, you done aired out a peck of wood. English. Speak English. I don't know what you said. Speak English. I typed in English. I understand you can't read. What's about Bad Bunny? Just heard he was doing the show. So that's what got me curious. Right, DSA. DSA, I know who Bad Bunny is because of my, well, hold up. I watch TV. I knew who Bad Bunny was already. I knew who Bad Bunny was for about 6-7 years now. Who ain't see that Corona commercial with Snoop and him? Y'all never saw that Corona commercial? I'm the only nigga saw the Corona commercial with Snoop and Bad Bunny. I watched sports. I watched First Take at the time. Not First Take. I watched Undisputed. So, Andre, you never saw that commercial, that Corona commercial, La Playa Awaits. When he said, who this? Who is this? The seashell answer. Snoop, it's me, Bad Bunny. Bunny, that's you? Man, player, what's up? No, it's Playa. Look, player, I'm from Long Beach. I know how to say it. Come on, man. Y'all got TVs? And then the Booker T song was the next introduction I got to him. But I knew who Bad Bunny was. I had 3 introductions to him. Andre, it's been a minute since, just because you have a bad memory and you don't remember what you saw, doesn't mean you didn't know who Bad Bunny was before 2024. You just have a bad memory. But the fact is, you've just admitted you remember that commercial. So you knew who he was. Just like you knew this. Because you was on this channel. undisputed, Skip Bayless was going at LeBron for missing the game, going to see who? He was on stage with who? Bad Bunny. I was like, who the fuck is Bad Bunny? I said, Bad Bunny? So I Googled him. I said, damn, he don't even do nothing in English. Okay. Yeah, LeBron. But you got to realize, why would LeBron know who Bad Bunny is? See, look now, look at Andre Williams. There you go. Then WWE. Well, I won't know because I don't speak Spanish. If he did, he did. If he did, then fuck him. Because he can't do that. Because, no. Now, you can't bring your monkey ass over here dissing our icons. And no shit like that. Bad enough, we got ballpark eaters. We don't need you. Need no Puerto Rican ballpark eater. What is a Puerto Rican ballpark? Felix, help me out. El Ballparco. Right. So we know who Bad Bunny is. We knew who he was. We had a glimpse of who he was. I don't watch no half, but let me tell you a little bit about LVZ. I don't watch award shows. I've never watched the Grammys. I've never watched MTV. I don't watch BET. I never watched it. I never watched it. The only award show I ever watched was the Source Awards that year when motherfucker Suge said, come to Death Row, because I wanted to see a fight. Oh, Catch Me Outside. Oh, well, see, you still watching Ballpark eating haters talking and grubbing. And that's why. I don't watch Ballpark eating. Look, Two Raw Ballparks, wasn't he a Trump supporter? But Bad Bunny dissed LeBron. Okay, all right, I guess. Dreamers Pro, ain't he a tether? Okay. You know what I mean? That shit off code for real. I ain't gonna lie. It's off code. It's off code. That is. We already know what haters gonna say. We don't need to look and see what they gonna say. Like, I don't have to go looking for Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly will end up finding me because of the stupid shit she said. But I will never go to her channel to see the stupid shit she said. Somebody else gonna have to show me that. Somebody else gonna have to tell me that. Somebody else gonna have to take that painstaking motherfucking job. It won't be me. Can't be me. Shan't be me. That's why I don't know what a lot of shit is. And that's why my life is a lot less complicated in certain ways. Cause I don't have to I don't get involved in certain shit. There's certain shit that I'm just not a part of. And for me, that's okay. You know, I ain't one of them niggas that gotta go to every party. I know some parties I ain't supposed to be at. Sometimes we gotta realize we not supposed to go to every party. I understand. I love talking to Grandma. I know what you was doing. You was doing op-ed research, but motherfucker been saying the same shit for 9 years. Do you really need to go to his channel figure out what he said? Nuh-uh. Nah. I only use them in blunts. I only use filters and blunts. When I roll my backwoods are always filtered, see? That's a filter. I normally put cotton in it to catch a lot of the tar and so I could taste the weed better, but it burns slow. So that's what I'm saying. After a while, we don't got to go. Why I got to look? I don't have to look at Tommy Sotomayor to figure out what he's saying about black women. Yeah, stop. So your throat don't get all tore up and shit like that. It catch a lot of the tar, and believe it or not, you can taste the weed better. It don't. It ain't as tobacco-y, if y'all get my drill. Cause for me, ain't nothing like a blunt. I ain't gonna lie. Ain't nothing like a blunt. Joint, I can roll some of the fattest joints you ever seen in your life. I rolled a J one time about this long, about sure that's not an exaggeration. About this fat, I rolled it and passed it all around. And smoked it with my motherfucking family at the family reunion and shit. I put like an ounce of weed in the zone. Yep. Put like an ounce in that jizzle. But real talk, y'all. My issue with the Bad Bunny shit, like I said, it was no problem. I was like, yeah, you doing your thing, man. I ain't even mad at you. That's just what Kendrick did last year. It's like, you know what it's like? And y'all gonna agree with me on this. You know what I hate? I hate the white double standard. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I hate the white double standard. And I know y'all know what I'm talking about. What's the white double standard, LVZ? A nigga could do something amazing. Like Dr. J jump from the free throw line. Jordan, free throw line. Kemp, free throw line. Brent Burry, that shit, he just was long. He didn't even jump high. He just was long. And they tried to put that with Dr. J. The dunk contest has got weak. But Matt McClung dunks ain't really like that. If a nigga did them same dunks, they'd be booing that nigga off. Thank you. White boys dancing. There you go. That's another one. Nigga be out there joint grooving like shit, snaking, getting the wiggle on and all that. White boy come do a worse version. Oh my God! Oh! There you go. Thank you, Damien. The Elvis effect. Thank you, D.I. Thanks, Damo. That's what it is. The Elvis effect. I mean, it's in everything. Shouts out to Murder Mook. That's how he beat Iron Solomon. Because he said that. He was like, I can't win anyway. Because you could say the same thing I say, and they going to say it's crazier when you do it. And it's the truth. Niggas, oh, Eminem. Oh, 225 girl, you watch battle rap, baby? Oof, we can share everything. Right. Oh my God. Man, I watched Battle Rap. I be ready to punch her. I was like, that shit wasn't even hot. Oh, oh, oh. Niggas be rolling around on the ground and shit. Ah! Ah! You say some. A Ward. They act like everything A Ward say is tight. Man, that man's a giznoofy. He's a giznoofy. Giznoofy. I'm glad, like Pat Stay, he wasn't that good to me either. It was just like Mav Hoffa said. You don't got bars like that. You tell Seinfeld jokes and smoke hard white crack. That's what he did too. Y'all know that's the truth. They act like, and they just did that with Bad Bunny. Oh, it's the greatest halftime show. Oh, the stories I never saw. He told a story. I never saw nothing like that. Beyonce told a story of the Panthers, country music, where music came from. Like, all of them did shit. Usher turned the whole motherfucking Super Bowl to an Atlanta party. From the skating rinks to the dance floors. Only thing he didn't have was Magic City. And he had everybody who be there in there. Then, Kendrick didn't tell a whole story. Thank you. Well, you know, I'm a Prince fan, so that you can't. Right, like how breakdancing the Olympic sport, and you got all these other people doing breakdance. Oh, look at it! Oh, that's a karate move. That's not dancing. Motherfucker doing a jump kick. And that's the same thing they just did to Bad Bunny. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. They just did that for Bad Bunny if you paying attention. They ain't talk about Kendrick Lamar numbers. All they talk about is Bad Bunny numbers. Hey, shout out to Dave for that. Thank you. When Kendrick Lamar did his jump, they never talked about the numbers. I didn't know till DJ Envy said that was the most watched and streamed with with Michael Jackson and them. Damien. This what you got, Damo. This what you got to break down to him. Because this what I break down to him, bro. This how I say it. It's not that I don't like Bad Bunny. I don't listen to Bad Bunny. It's not like I don't like him. But I don't like him. I don't listen to him. So why would I watch the halftime show for somebody I don't listen to? Right? That's more what you. That's more our argument. Like most of us don't speak no goddamn Spanish. Not listening to that shit. It's not like I got nothing against Bad Bunny. I don't. You don't, Damo. You really don't. You don't have nothing bad to say about him. But you don't listen to him, and that's okay. And that's where I'm coming in at, Damo. That's my argument. Right. Outside I'll be like, if a Spanish dude say, you know Bad Bunny, I say, yeah, the Corona commercial. No, Bad Bunny, who, the wrestler? Cause that's where I know him from first. No, Bad Bunny, you ever heard one of his songs? Yeah. When my son was playing WWE 2K24, I like Booker T song. I really like that song. So yeah, I do know who he is. I don't listen to him. Right. See? Look, D Love. She like, oh, now I know who he is. Right. You know him from the commercials. You know him from wrestling. Where else did I say I know him from? The two places I saw him first. I know him from because I watch sports. So yeah, I do know who he is. I don't listen to him. Never heard really. If it wasn't for the video game, I never heard a song. But I do like that one song. Remember, I played it. Remember, I played it one time. I said, I don't know what the fuck he's saying, but I know he's saying Booker T. Right. Remember Damian Pierce fucked him up? Right. So that's what I'm saying. You know who he is. You do. We just don't listen to his music. We not mad at the man. We not mad at nothing he do. Not mad at nothing he do. We not. We just saying, as a people, we don't know that nigga. We see him on wrestling, he get motherfucking power bombed, and we be like, all right. That's fucked up. They power bombed that little guy. Andre Bocelli sung in Italian at a game next to Snoop. I don't even know who the fuck that is, but okay. You see? And I never saw it. So, hey. And I'm not mad. But my issue is these Latinos, like Damien said, talking shit to us because they mad. They like black people are like feeling offended because we like, okay, it's not the most watched. You know Kendrick Lamar was more watched than him. Okay, he wasn't the first person to get up there and make a message. He said, oh, he was just rapping to Drake. That's why he had Uncle Sam out there. What do that got to do with Drake? He had black people and talk about Kendrick whole album was about Drake. I ain't even hear Kendrick whole album, and I know it wasn't about Drake. And this why it ain't a bunch of black people running to these motherfuckers' aids. Not only for self-preservation, but why? Why? Bad Bunny ain't do nothing wrong. He had black Latinos out there and everything. Had them in front and center. So I was not mad because my issue always with, I said, I wonder if he embraces the fact that he's not a white Latino. He's clearly not a white Latino. As hard as he tries, the hair too fucking nappy. And if y'all saw him on wrestling, he had cornrows, didn't he, D-Love? Remember, he had them plaques on wrestling, remember? Next to a nigga my complexion with dreads. He had some, nigga, he had plenty of them. They was all over the place. All over the place. I wasn't mad at him at all. But my problem is, he embraces that, not the rest of your culture. Stop lying. That's my issue. He embraces that. I had that argument with Felix all the time. Don't come up here and sit here and tell me that lie. How y'all love y'all black Latino brothers and sisters when them niggas is at the back of the bus, in the kitchen. Yeah, they are literally living like motherfucking Jim Crow blacks. They don't be on none of your TV shows. Only time they represented is when they whooping ass in a boxing ring. Cause just like everywhere, when we get a fair chance, we out with cream rises to the top. I want y'all to notice, the better Puerto Rican boxer, the more melanin. Y'all remember Miguel Cotto used to have that nappy ass head and he used to be darker before he lightened his skin? And then he left it alone because niggas knew. I remember watching the old Miguel Cotto fight. That nigga was Twan, my brother complexion. I remember when Miguel Cotto was my brother Antoine complexion. Nah, man. Niggas don't care. You won't pull that small time stuff over on us. Bad Bunny, you're a good dude. God bless you. You did your thing. I'm proud of you. I'm not mad. At the same time, you ain't do nothing different than what Kendrick did. You ain't do nothing different from what Beyonce did. It wasn't really, only thing special about it was you was Hispanic and you did it. Seriously, that's the only thing different about what happened. If we being honest, only thing different happened was a Spanish man did what black people do all the time. My bad. A light-skinned black Spanish man did the same thing black people here did. My bad. No, he didn't. A light-skinned black, look, I know that if we're going to be honest, last night, Bad Bunny was basically a light-skinned Hispanic version of a black man trying to do his best Public Enemy and Martin Luther King at the same time. Black artists, look, while using a black art form. That's basically what it was. And I have no problem with what he did. I'm glad he did his thing. I'm happy he got to do his thing. But my issue is these nefarious people who are trying to make it, because we wasn't trying to put it up against nothing we did. Black people was not the ones that did this. This is Hispanics and white people doing this, trying to erase black people. And we not going to let that happen. Now, yes, the man did a good job. As far as Hispanic culture, he represented everybody, all people in his culture. Menudo, he, honestly, Leonard, he is. That was one of your best jokes, one of your realest best jokes. Bruh, he is. He's exactly what Menudo was. For people who don't know Menudo, if you're not old enough to know what Menudo was, it's not what Julio was feeding Fred, even though it was what Julio was feeding Fred, but we're not talking about what Julio gave Fred. What we talking about is the R&B Puerto Rican group, Menudo. It was an R&B Puerto Rican group. They came out with a Puerto Rican version of New Edition. That's who they were supposed to be. White people were trying to push him. It didn't catch on. It didn't even catch on with Spanish people. That's what's so fucked up. It didn't even catch on with Spanish people. So they had to start doing shit in English, and guess who they had to catch on with, y'all? Why you think Leonard know who the fuck Menudo is? Why you think Leonard know who Menudo is? Lisa did not get lucky. Lisa was actually talented, and Lisa's black. Lisa never ran away from her blackness. Lisa knew exactly where her... Lisa never ran away from her blackness. Yes, Lisa never ran. Lisa never played that Puerto Rican card. She couldn't. She came in selling to us, working with us. She full force helped make Lisa. They were her producers. And yes, they're Haitian. Shouts out South Passe to my family. Now, yeah. So no, you can't. No, Lisa something different. She knew to. When you talking about artists back then, you can't talk about them the same way we talk about these artists now. Because artists back then knew exactly what it was. They knew, look, I can't say I'm white. They not having that. That's where that false thing, the black and brown coalition came from. It was because The blacker Latinos understood, hey man, we can't play that shit. We niggas. Right. Lisa is not the same. And then I think Lisa is not all the way like, I think Lisa is black. I used to love Lisa. I had so much of a crush on her. Man, I had the biggest crush on Lisa. I ain't realized till now she can't sing. It took me like, I swear to God, y'all, I was at work one day and I was listening. She can't sing. Nah, because she never did. She didn't play that shit. She knew you couldn't play that shit. You know who did play? Because she was too dark. But you know who did play that shit? Rosie Perez. That's what pissed me off. Rosie Perez used to do that. Jabari, did you make your plate? Did you make your plate? What about J-Lo? Oh, she played. Oh, you know. Well, come on. Why we even got to talk about that one? Gary, that's not. Gary, come on, Gary. I'm not going to waste our time now. Nigga T, what's up, man? No. Hey, Gary, we're not going to waste nobody damn time. Everybody knows J-Lo went the white route. J-Lo used niggas and... What you asking? But you, come on, man. I said Rosie Perez because that's one of the people who started off with us hot, stuck with us for a while, and then kicked us to the curb. Sneaky than I'm but are still trying to sneak back. We knew J-Lo was white when she started messing with Diddy. That's why niggas called her out when she said nigga. And Paul Mooney tried to defend her. And niggas told him shut his old ass up. Nick, why you do that? Nick, why you do that? Nick, why you Nick, you get on my nerves. Hey, Nick, ain't it funny though? Look. She got all this shit to say about Spike Lee, but nothing to say about Woody? Woody wasn't going too far. Nick, I'll never forget this, bruh. When that movie came out, I didn't go see it. LVZ has always been an anti-social person. I didn't go see White Man Can't Jump. I did not go to the movies. I did not want to rent it. I did not want to see it. I could tell you exactly where I was, how old I was. I had the money to go see it. Didn't want to go see it. Yep, didn't go see it. Let me tell you what happened. I am working at Howard University as an intern. I was on the Mayor Sharon Pratt Kelly Honor Program. I was at Patricia Roberts Harris. At that time, it was called Friendship Educational Center. They changed it to Patricia Roberts Harris my senior year, that ninth grade year. That year. So it's my senior year. And because I'm an honor student and in tag classes, I got to work after school. And the job that they gave me, damn, Damon, was you with me, nigga? Shut up. Damon, nigga, was you there? Shut up, nigga. Man, you scaring me. Was you there with me for real? Because I forget a whole lot of people who know me do be in it. But anyway, yeah, Springer 90, he ain't lying.
100 on the chop if you with him, then you touchable. Used to slap his music till I found out he was touching kids. Weird niggas all up on my line, where'd you find this beat? And all the glitter from your neck is blinding me. But shit, I guess it's time to speak my truth now. This Nina got a dick on it, I'm aiming at that RuPaul. Dilated pupils, 4 5s, no Rugers. Mr. Big Bang Buddha, that's Mr. Big Bang Buddha.
Did you refresh? Refresh page. Refresh. Everybody refresh. I'm back. I had to answer the phone. So look. I'm working at Howard University, Channel 32. Evening exchange with Kojo Namdi. I'm working as one of the interns. I'm in the back with the producers and stuff. So one of the executive producers, one of the associate producers comes in, light-skinned brother to go to Howard, and another sister. They both go there, and they were always, hey, LeVar. They used to love to give me the script and all of that. Go take that to Code. I basically was a runner. Anyway, they come in. He said, man, LeVar, you ain't go see White Man Can't Jump. I said, nah. He said, don't. I said, why would you tell him that? He might like it. I said, if his name was Dern. I remember his name. I said, Dern said, I probably don't want to see it then. He started laughing. He said, that's a smart young. I said, nah, because me and you kind of got like the same sense of humor, and I probably don't like it. I said, plus I'm not like a Woody Harrelson fan. He said, my man. She said, what's the problem? He said, cuz it's a movie with Wes. She asked her what's the problem. He said, it's a movie with Wesley and Woody. And I figured she gonna be with one or the other, but I damn sure ain't go there to see her all day with Woody. That's what he said. So they got in a debate, but I stayed quiet. So when they finally started talking, I told her, I said, I listened to Malcolm X from my father, so I'm going to have to agree with him. He said, see? I was like, because Rosie Perez is black. She's not supposed to be with him. But Rosie don't embrace her blackness. She embraces Puerto Ricanness. So I never wanted to see White Man Can't Jump. I used to have the biggest crush on Rosie Perez. When I heard that, I hated Rosie Perez. So I'm like 15. And that's when that came out. But watch how the story ends. I'm like 21, 22. Me and my girlfriend Nikki is sitting around, and she go, "Oh, white men can't jump," and I go, "For real?" She says, "You ain't know that?" I said, "I never saw it." Everybody looked at it. I was like, I never wanted to see her laid up with a white man. After I saw it, she said, "You like the movie?" I said, "No." It was exactly like. I said, "No." I said it made it made Wesley look shisty. He shattered the music charts in China. Who gives a fuck? We don't live in China. That ain't no record. Yeah, that don't even make sense. Yeah, what type of bot are you? No, that's Babs Bunny, not Bad Bunny. Yeah, that's not an accomplishment. That don't, I don't even think that's the truth. Hold on. So you telling me Chinese people can speak Spanish better than English? So that fucked up English they speak, but they speak perfect Spanish? Man, you full of shit. You a troll. That's a troll, y'all. Don't block him. Let his dumb ass stay. Nah, I just thought about that though, y'all. Think about going. How many of us been in a Chinese store tried to order something? These motherfuckers don't understand shit you saying. You don't understand shit they saying, but they speak in English. Right? Nobody going platinum in China ain't no achievement. It's a billion people there. If you can't go platinum in China, so did Bruce Lee, nigga. What are you saying? Bruce Lee sold a million. So did Donnie Yen. What are you saying? Let me tell you his name. Let me give you a name. I don't even mess with this guy, but I got to give you a name. First name Michael, last name Jackson. Slim, are you crazy? Chinese people falling out, dying when they see Michael Jackson. They don't do that for no Bad Bunny. Shouts out to Bad Bunny. He do what he do, but no, ain't no motherfuckers faint when they used to look at Michael Jackson. I never understood it, but that's how much they love that motherfucker. Just see, I ain't never seen no shit ever. I just look. Yeah, but you playing games. Again, shouts out to Bad Buddy. He do what he do. I'm not gonna take nothing away from the man. One of the most listened to artists, is the most listened to artist or whatever. Yeah. You ain't Michael Jackson. It wasn't no internet and all of that shit to listen to people. You had to physically go, get up out of your fucking house, go to a fucking record store, and they didn't have it. That was the funny shit about Michael Jackson. That's the other shit people don't tell you about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was never in a store. It was gone before you got it was Michael Jackson was the first Jordans. I am not even a Michael Jackson fan. Like I'm not a Michael Jordan fan. But I could give props where props is due. When it comes to fandom and nobody, I mean nobody, will ever touch what Michael Jackson did. Not in my lifetime. No, I don't care what you sell or yeah, that's great. You not gonna make so much money. You not gonna be so synonymous with music and singing that you can buy 75% of the music industry's catalog. You're never going to be able to do that. You're never going to. I don't care who you are. With all of this shit, all these people know. It's still a group of people who don't know who Bad Bunny is. There is nobody right now who don't know who it's kids in a village in Africa that can moonwalk. Michael Jackson been dead 20 years. To this day, it's a dude that be on the corner by the Popeyes where I used to work at. I could go show it to you. That nigga's Michael Jackson impersonating the whole junk. He got his motherfucker. He be in there. He got the jacket. He got the gloves. He got the shit. He spinning and shit. He doing chicken-dong, grabbing this crotch. He doing it all. And motherfucker, and he getting paid. I'm like, bruh. Somebody laughing. I'm like, no, Slim. I said, do you know Michael Jackson been dead? I said, some of the songs he's singing, he could not have been alive. And they looked at me and they said, you right. I said, I know, nigga. I wasn't alive one of the songs he was singing. Then the other John, I'm like 2. I'm like, nigga, I was 2 when that came out. That's Off the Wall. That's 79. Ma just died. That's why I hate Michael Jackson. Seriously. Why do I hate Michael Jackson? Because that's what was on the radio about around the time my mother died. So that music somehow subliminally, it triggers something in me where I'm like, I don't want to hear this shit. And I never got it until one day I started looking at the year and I finally started looking at the year my mother died. And when I started looking at that shit, I started going, oh, that's why I hate that music. That's why some of the songs, I ain't gonna lie, I tell the truth. Some songs come on and I just cry for no reason. I will be 50 in a couple of years, y'all. I can't explain it. I will be driving, a song come on, all of a sudden I'll be grooving, and then tears just start coming down I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What am I doing? Seriously, I'm like, I'm lunching. I gotta get my shit together. I'm like, I gotta get my shit together. What's wrong? I come in and I'm like, bruh, damn. I ain't know. And there's songs that just do it to me. I'm like, what the fuck? What's going? And one day I just sat and I had to think about it and calculate like the time. I was like, cause I was a kid and I liked that song. Then I thought about it. I was like, and then it just started going together. I'm like, okay. I think sitting with Dr. Wilson made me realize it. But I was like, what the fuck? What's so now I understand. That's why I don't like Michael Jackson. It's certain songs I love that he sings. Seriously. And I don't know why. But I be like, he not him no more. That's not him no more. He turned into the I'm bad guy. And I don't like I'm bad. He turned to the Thriller guy. I really didn't like Thriller. I just like scary movies. But I wasn't no Thriller fan for real. Everybody loved it with Thriller. I was living off the wall. I was off the wall and Rock With You. I love Rock With You and Human Nature. Them my two favorite Michael Jackson songs. Rock With You, Human Nature. One day Rock With You came on and I was like, why the fuck am I crying? I love that song. Then I Googled, I was like, oh shit. Wow. Mr. Cater, my mother been dead for 48, 46 years now. She died January, I want to say 19th, 1980. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It was like I was a kid. My father was what? Just 19. She was just turning 18. So, but nah, some shit. It happened. Ain't nothing nobody can do about it. That's why I ain't a religious person. That's why people be like, that's why people get that. You don't believe it? No. Why? Because I just don't understand why a God would do that. Well, you can't think like that. Why the fuck can't I? I'm thinking like that. Well, wouldn't he know that? That's when I realized. That's why I'm not that religious person. Cause I realized I'm like, man, shit. Do y'all know what it's like to be a baby with no mother? I do. So nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I don't lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. No, I don't believe in none of that shit. Why? Cause that can't be real. Why would something want that to happen? Oh, my father talked that old crazy shit. We curse. We curse. What I do? That we gotta go through that. That we gotta struggle like that growing up without her. What I do? That's why I don't understand why he religious. I'm like, Slim, what you do? Your mother got murdered when you was 5. What did you do? What she do? She ain't do nothing. She got murdered? Really? Come on. Then that shit happened to my brother? Come on. I'm not religious. I don't believe in that shit. I seen too many good people die. It don't make no sense. You just got to believe in faith. I believe the world would be a better place if Martin Luther King was still here. I believe the world would be a better place if Malcolm X was still here. Well, the Bible say that the Lord gave him this domain because Eve bit the apple and Cain killed Abel. Huh? So my mother died from MS because a bitch ate an apple 800 million. If a kid said that to you, you would whoop his ass. But you gonna say that to, I gotta believe it, and I got to. And if I don't, I'm blasphemous. Huh? Hold up. That makes sense to you. Mr. Cater, fuck out of here. I'd have been a brighter star with her here. Leonard. Right, Leonard. I'm sorry, baby. No. There's no foreseeable way you gonna tell this baby he would have been better without his mother. I just don't feel it. I don't. I just don't. Nice try. I don't feel that. Not at all. I know my father not better without his mother. I know my father not better without my mother. He still cries about somebody who died 46 years ago. I don't even know her, and sometimes I do too. So, no. No. Nice try. It's a cold world without your mother, cold world without your father. Why did my father have to have a father that wasn't there? Yeah, but his stepfather took over and did. Yeah. He made the best out of, and that's why that's my grandfather, and that's why I love him. Rest in peace. But it's a whole wing of my family I just don't know. I'm never gonna know. I looked at my family. They was the most religious people in the world. I was like, when I was like a little kid, and they would take me to church. I I got so bad in church that they just stopped letting me go. They was like, it's not. He's not. First, it used to be me going to sleep in it. Second, it just be me complaining the whole time. And after a while, I'm like, I'm not going. Then I wouldn't come back in the house. My great grandmother, man, she used to beat the shit out of me with her cane. I didn't know that they found it was like he just not gonna go. And they never took me no more. And the only thing I really stuck to was like going to the mosque and listening to the ministers, but they was talking pro-black. They weren't talking religious, and that's what I was. That's that's what opened my spirit. That's when I realized I was like, man, yeah, we all got a purpose, and we here for something. I feel like my purpose, whatever I whatever I can do to help out my people get free is what I'm gonna do. And that's what opened my spirit. But I ain't like feel no connection to nothing but y'all. I ain't feel nothing but a connection to y'all, my people. So I don't know. You know, other people, their faith or their beliefs, they don't think the way that I think, and I'm not knocking them. I understand. In a way, I wish I couldn't think like I thought, and I could just. I don't want to disrespect nobody by saying this, but blindly believe what people tell me, and not exactly what I see. I've never been that person. You can't. They gave me that Bible to read, and I read it. And I did not get what they thought I was going to get out of it. I didn't. I didn't. And if that turns some of y'all off, I'm sorry. But I'm never going to come at y'all with religious talk because I don't believe in that shit. I just don't believe a God will leave us like this. I believe at one point in time we got to stop looking up at the sky, start looking up at each other and saying, you know what? Fuck this. But then again, you're going to be dead longer than you're going to be alive. But I don't understand why I'm not allowed to enjoy life. I don't understand. I don't understand. You know? And that's me. And if y'all right and I'm wrong, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with it. But if y'all right and I'm wrong, don't he already know? Don't he already know? Doesn't he already know? That's how I feel. My bad. I ain't mean go on a rant like that. Y'all know I don't like to talk about religion too. My father got mad at me because I said I told him, I said, what you want me to just lie to you, Slim, and act like I believe in that shit? I don't. It never made sense to me. He got mad and hung up on. He said I was the Antichrist, y'all. I laughed. I couldn't believe it. I said, God damn. So, because I don't believe what you want me to believe, I'm the Antichrist? Damn. This is some cult zealot type shit. And he didn't raise me like that. My father never went to church like that, Shirley. Now my father is like a stomp down Hebrew Israelite, always talking about his Bible, the King James Bible. I'm like, Dad, that shit was written 1,500 years at least after Jesus died. How we know this? And then it was everything he could find. Some of that shit wasn't even supposed to be mixed together. Oh, see, that's the devil. See, King James was a black man. Hey, you're stupid. Don Lemon and Obama. Leonard, get out of here, man. With your old Tariq Nasheed babble. with that Nasheed babble. So religion as a way to connect with them spiritually, I guess. No, Felix, no. Your whole family religious because nigga, you came from a slave colony. where the Spanish raped over your African or native indigenous family and made you, which is an amalgamated mutt. And in between then, they believed in something. And for you to be, your family to be accepted in their white class and not get beat as much or raped as much and accepted not as me and not looked at as me and my family, they whooped y'all ass and made y'all accept that y'all was Catholic or Christian, which is normally what most of the Hispanics are. You don't find no Muslim Hispanics until they come here. That's why it's easy to find. So no, don't try that. Tell your history for real, and it don't matter which Spanish colony you come from. You came from that, yes, because the Catholic Church ordained slavery, and y'all, just like our thing, but the difference was y'all didn't fight back like we did, or the Haitians. That's the difference. And y'all accepted that shit. So now it's a way of y'all life. Now the thing is, now if we gonna be truthful, part of the religion they stole from Africa. So these black people were able to accept some of the religion because honestly, oh no, see, you have no idea some of the shit I've been taught and some of the shit I read and I know and my father and trust me. But that religion was stolen and bastardized and perverted by those Europeans and Hispanics, those Spaniards, not Hispanics. See, you a Hispanic. You'll never be a Spaniard. Yeah, it's a Pope from Chicago. He's Italiano. But my thing is this. All of the people who Catholic all over the world, that's just because you got subjugated. That's all. And no, I'm not going to use my family's slavery for us to bond. Oh, I'm going to get into the religion that they beat into me. No, I'm not going to do that. Not when you have new information, your mind is supposed to change. You're not still supposed to be. Oh, what I'm smoking on? Some Chocolado and some lemon cherry platinum runs. I mix. I like to mix and match. But yeah, so my shit, Felix, is that no, I'm not gonna bond with my family over no shit accepting slavery. No. We gotta get rid of this shit. Ain't we supposed to get rid of shit that don't work for us? God damn it. I feel like dog. God damn it. We're gonna go out there, Leonard. What we gonna do? We're gonna smoke all these motherfuckers. For real. Ain't we supposed to stop doing shit that don't work? Them motherfuckers raped our family. Killed Martin Luther King in front of us. And we ain't gonna do shit. Fuck that, nigga. We ain't supposed to keep letting it ride. Get off this live. Don't be acting like no bitch, neither. Hey, homie, you need some help? Bitch ass. Hey, nigga, let's stab out Leonard. Leonard, DSA, buck these fools, and let's bounce. You know you fucked up, though. But nah, man, I mean, am I the only one to see that? I believe, like, I feel bad saying religion make us weak. For real. Religion done made us weak. They don't, whatever religion they believe in done made them the most powerful motherfuckers on the planet. Shoot, they good. Yeah, shoot, Lisa be doing video. You don't see Lisa do a video today. She did like 3 of them. But nah, hear what I'm saying, y'all. At what point in time, like, really? It done made us weak as shit. For real. We weak. We accept anything. And I ain't getting on this. What I'm saying is, oh Lord, yeah. Why you think niggas always talk about, oh Lord, he beat on us, Lord, won't you forgive? Won't you forgive? Oh Lord Jesus, Lord Aaron, I'm on you forgiving, Aaron. Lord, oh, I forgive you, Aaron. No, I don't forgive you, Aaron. We don't forgive each other. If a nigga do something, a nigga will grab one of these and go terrorist on your ass. But let that white boy do something. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Oh Lord, oh Jesus, Lord. The Bible said forgive you. Where the God to say whoop that nigga ass at? I like him. Does anybody have one of those? Anybody got one of those guys bust his motherfucking ass? Whose religion is that? Can I join, please? You have boxing classes. I'll join. I'll do it. Jab. Body, jab. Keep him up, before. Keep him up. Oh, Leonard, stop. Leonard. Sorry, let me stop. Really, nigga? So you said you had the lingering fear that hell is real. It is. Really, nigga? Where are you from again? Where are you from, brother? Hold on, Felix. Dominican Republic. Where you at right now, brother? Where you at, brother? I thought you, yeah, where you at right now, brother? Where you at right now? You had the link. This nigga said he had the feeling hell is real. Oh yeah? Where you from, brother? Where you at? Yeah. Yeah. Nigga, hell is real. And the devil is too, and you came to live right in his backyard. Fuck you mean? You had the lingering. I know. You're a Dominican dude that's not in Dominica. That's hell, nigga. That is hell. You think Haitian people want to be here? No, they want to be in Haiti. And they just want American people not to fuck up with American governments, not to fuck up or fuck with white people. They just don't want white people to fuck with them. Unfortunately, they don't accept the same shit that black people accept. Black people accept that we niggas, and wherever we are, white people gonna come fuck with us. So we be prepared and don't be their friend. Only in extreme cases. We don't be their friends. Gotta have some seriously extreme cases. But we don't be their friends. And y'all do. Gotta call them out. I just hate when we do something, it's not good. I hate when we do something first. Oh, it was the worst thing in the world. Then another motherfucker do almost the exact thing to the letter, and you never saw no shit like that before. I'm tired of that. Again, like I said earlier, Brent Burry did not jump higher than Dr. J and Michael Jordan. Okay? It just didn't happen. He jumped from the free throw line too. No, yeah, he jumped, but they got all the way there. That motherfucker just reached. He was like a white Wembanyama with that dunk. Call him White Wemby. Call Brent Burry White Wemby. That's who he was back then. Y'all know that man can't jump. He tall as hell. He be reaching and dunking on it. I said, this is not fair. Go Gadget Arms. That man can't jump off the ground for real. Leonard, there's them big ass feet Wembanyama got. Them some big dogs. They can't keep jumping up and down, slapping on the ground. He ain't gonna last long. Them big skinny ass feet. For real. All that look. That's why he don't jump that high. Cloud hopper. What cloud can them feet fit on? Shit, ain't no cloud big enough for Wembanyama feet. Cloud hopper. Plane surfers. Those Slim, did you see the game where the shoe came off? Man, they had one game where they was laughing. he put his sock on, right? And the motherfucker, Tim Legler said, the guy's sock out in the hallway. I'm laughing like shit. Cause it wasn't, he said, nah, don't it look like his sock looked like a 6'5" nigga armband. Like Leonard, that nigga sock. Understand, his sock only covered his foot and like his ankle. And man, that sock was long as Wimbayana could tie you up with one of his socks. Y'all holler at your boy on the Cash App. Because you know they'll never give me a super chat. Remember, my show is like PBS, y'all. All proceeds are strictly through donations from viewers just like you. How come I show Big Baby Man weave getting jabbed off? That shit was fun. He peeled that nigga weed. No, fuck that, Leonard. Leonard, you know a nigga. You know when you got your ass whooped when you apologize for slavery. That's an ass whooping. Shouts out to Shakur Stevenson. Now that's an ass whooping right there. You beat a nigga so bad he apologized for slavery. I was like, ain't you like Honduran? You didn't have nothing to do with it, but okay. Apology accepted, I guess. Nah, Oscar the Grouch. No, ma'am. Oscar the Grouch. Right. That, see. Was waving with the punches. Like, bro. No. I would tell you, I did this why a letter. Cause I didn't see it, right? Well, I'm a Devin Haney fan, so I think Shakur, he gonna have to Bernard Hopkins him to beat him. I think he could just beat. I just think he just better than you know what I see Keyshawn Davis, you know I see another Brian Norman fight. What y'all think? That's what I think, Felix. When I see Keyshawn Davis versus I see another Brian Norman situation. I mean, to me, I think the shit is gay though. I ain't gonna fight him. I'm gonna let him because I don't want to step on his shine. No, that's a lie. Cause that boy been calling you saying you could fight him at any point in time. You have said no, it wasn't about the money. Then you said it was about the money. Then now you never gonna go up to his weight. Now he got to have a hydration clause. At first, he didn't have to have nothing. You don't care. Skills pay the bills. Now, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand, bruh. I don't understand. Shouts out to BFTB, man. Niggas get to double talking and back talking and double yapping. I don't trust it. Felix, Keyshawn is a very good fighter. A very good fighter. He gets hit too much. He's undisciplined and he can be outboxed. He hasn't fought anybody really that I respect and beat him. Now, who he got in front of him, he beat him down. He make it look good. I give him that. But that's what Brian Norman was doing, and he was knocking niggas out. And what happened? What happened? But nah, Leonard, when he got hit right and it got the wiggling right, I said, God damn, that shit good. Because I seen the cut. I said, what am I looking at? I said, Big Baby got knocked out again. I said, oh, he got dreads. He got his dreads wiggling in the wind. I said, he got dreads? God, look, next thing you know, that junk. I said, what the fuck? Who Tank? He got a good chin. He never been dropped. Let me go pay a water bill. But before I pay the water bill, I'm gonna ask you a question. Did you give me an answer? I come back. Who do you think Tank fought that was good enough to drop him? That's all I want to know. You about to watch TV to 10? Huh? What you know about acting bad? Oh, you say, oh, okay, you meant to say, okay, well, watch this. I hear that, but who's the only person to drop Brian Norman? Wasn't that was just Devin, right? And then I ask you the question again. Who has he fought that you thought was going to drop him? Yeah, I'm about to say what I see right now is I keep hearing how both of them so much better than Devin Haney. Well, it's a way we can find that out. And Devin Haney like, all right, let's find out. And them niggas like, nah, I want to wait. Nah, we can find out later. How about tomorrow? Nah, nigga, let's get them up. No. You too anxious. Right. He beat the racism out there, made that nigga question his belief and his faith and whoever he believes in. He said he believed that his sky daddy is cursing him. He was a hawk. Dear female, you don't believe in the opioid. Racism is good, but only with the opioid. Your belief is not strong, and it definitely isn't quick enough to deal with the Negroid. So I shall not blesseth you with the abilities to beat one. Blessed be the opioid. You will know the power of the opioid, Teofimo, when that Negro strikes you down, beating upon your head. They will prescribe you Percocet, and it is good for the ass whipping that you received was good. So saith Sky Daddy. Ryan Garcia better than Devin. No, he not. Jared, sit this one out. You're not better if, first of all, he was losing every round he didn't get a knockdown. The only reason he got a knockdown was because he was full of steroids. And he still couldn't knock him out. So you couldn't take him out. You was on steroids, and he still was outboxing you. Now I ask you, Reddy Reed, how was he better? No, motherfucker, he was on steroids. He was on steroids. It was proven. They took it off his record. It was changed to a no contest. He was suspended for a year for doping in that fight. So no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Did you watch the fight? You know a knockdown only count for like one round. Steroids make the left hook stronger and faster, dumb man. We haven't seen that left hook since he's not taking steroids. You go now. Haven't seen that left hook since he hasn't taken steroids. Go again now. What were you saying? Let's go. When he fought Tank, he was weight drained. He couldn't take the steroids because he had to get down the weight. You ain't see the left hook then either. What was you saying now? Why you don't like Haney? Let's go. You personally don't like. You personally don't know him. You don't know him, bro. Don't say shit like that. You sound like Obama. You personally don't know him. Now, what's your reason? Yeah, why don't you like Devin Haney? I've always liked him. I liked him since he was 16 years old and he was over in Mexico whooping niggas' ass. He turned pro at 16, 17. He went over to Mexico to fight. Trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. His first 9 fights till he became 18 years old. Came back to America and started whooping ass again. So what you got against somebody? What style? What's his style? So then you don't like Shakur. You don't like, what's his style? He a boxer. He did beat Loma. We saw the fight. He beat him. Hold up. So you in here capping for white boys and Spanish boys. Take the day off, bro. Get your ass out of here real quick. Bye, Jared. You said type of cool shit you on. Take the day off. Bye, Jared. What type of cool shit is this nigga on? This nigga out here. First of all, he giving drug cheats. Oh, I like the white boy and the Spanish, but I don't like his style. What? Did he win? What is his style? Yeah, Jared buck dancing today. I'm gonna hear that shit. Not right now. I'm gonna take the day off. Come talk to me in person. I'll tell you what you did wrong. That's some cool ass shit you say. Ryan ain't whoop him. No, he didn't. Nigga, I watched the fight. I've been watching boxing since you was a little kid and going downstairs having to go to bed. You forgot who I am? Stop. I know what the fuck I was watching. Yeah, he landed the left hook. And then you find out he on 2 different kinds of steroids. Now you like, oh, that's why that nigga so strong. That's why he was fat. Why couldn't he block it? Twitch muscles a little bit faster. Like, again, let me explain this to the people who ain't smart. Ben Johnson, a track athlete, took steroids so he could be what? Faster. It's not always about just being stronger, although you do get stronger. Yeah, Deontay about to have a fight with what's it called? You do get stronger, but you also get, say it with me now, faster. So yes, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Shit. What's his name? Father. That nigga took steroids. He was beating the shit out of Oscar De La Hoya. That Oscar knocked his ass out. He was beating the shit. He dropped Oscar twice. Fernando Vargas. Y'all remember that fight? Vargas. Who remember Vargas De La Hoya? Vargas dropped. He was beating the shit. He was roughing him up. All that shit. And that's what George Foreman said, the greatest motherfucking line ever said in boxing. You can build up all the muscles you want, but you can't build up your chin. Look, the advantages: recovery, more stamina, less inflammation, less pain from nagging injuries, quicker reaction time. He ain't whooped Loma. Yes, he did. We all saw it. We saw the fight. He was sitting there rooting for a racist white boy. I don't like his style. I don't like that style, nephew. I look at black people who like other motherfucker races over their own weird. Like, who the fuck raised you? And I know who raised you. You should know better. You ain't even looking at the dynamics. Devin Haney's a young black man who stayed out of trouble, stuck to his craft. He got his father in his corner, who got his back, and that is them two against the world, even our own race. What the fuck we got a problem with a black man and his son trying to achieve the ultimate goal of being world champions? Man, I'm not knocking that. Coming from where we come from, how the fuck we gonna knock that? No. You tripping. That's why I told you take the day off, because I think you ain't thinking. You ain't thinking. That's why I say talk to me in person, because I had to read you real quick. Like, brother, I know who you are. You know who I am. What are you doing? You know better than this. You gotta come on, man. You come from a good father. Shit, that's who you supposed to be rooting for. It's like how I rooted for Mayweather ass. Man, that's him and his dad and shit and his uncles. How the fuck I'm gonna be against that? He don't remind me of no Joe Jackson. You don't hear him. You don't hear Devin Haney crying about his father beating him or no shit like that. He remind me of a good dad. That's all he remind me of. I got my son back no matter what. That's how he was. Yeah. I don't want my son in no bullshit. I want my son to be a good, upstanding man. He doing that. I want my son to be successful. He helping guide him that way. Man, yeah, man. You ain't supposed to have nothing but love and admiration for Bill and Devin Haney if you a black man. If you don't, I look at you funny. I ain't saying he gotta be your favorite fighter. You start getting personal. Well, personal. You don't know him. In full disclosure, Jerry, I've talked to the man and his daddy. He's talked to people I know. He's cool with BFTB and all of them. I know them. Them my folks. So just like you biased, I'm biased too. Them folks. And even if they wasn't, they black. I'm rooting for them. Root for nobody else. Now, if you was talking about him versus Shakur, something like that, that wouldn't be a problem. You talk about Ryan Garcia, who ain't won a fight since he took steroids and did that. Think about that. Since he took the steroids, he's 1-2. Ain't that right, y'all? Since he took the steroids, he 1-2. He won the first fight, then lost the second one, then Rolly whooped his ass. And I really think that's about to happen. Dre, I really think that's about to happen. I think Barrios about to whoop his ass too. Because Barrios ain't no punk. Swear to God, I think Barrios gonna whoop his ass too. And you sit here saying Devin Haney ain't shit. Devin Haney ain't done nothing but won since then. And fought way better competition since then. And went up in weight since then. And won another belt since then. And beat the best fighter in that division since then. So like Roy Jones say. So he took steroids and he couldn't take them out. And if he didn't get the knockdowns, he would have lost. Because the scorecards even said it. Every round he won, he got a knockdown. He had 3 knockdowns. So that gave him basically a 6-round lead. Then they gave him one of the other ones. So he destroyed Devin. No, he didn't. He knocked him down 3 times. He did. But he didn't take him out. And he was losing on the scorecards, losing most of the rounds. Even one of the rounds he got the knockdown, he was losing that round before he knocked Devin down. Not the first knockdown. I think the second knockdown. Remember, Devin had him in the corner just working his body. Bang, bang, bang. Then he did like this, like a bitch. Curled up. He fought the wrong fight. I will say that. He fought the wrong fight. Because he ran out of energy. He ended up dropping his hands. He was tired. He got caught. I was like, oh. Because I saw it. He was hitting him. He backed up. Boom. Caught him. I said, oh, fuck. Youngin was like, no, I'm not going out like that. He got back up. And I don't know if y'all know, but I know Jared don't. Muhammad Ali got knocked down, dropped, got back up, and beat every man that dropped him. So I'm not one of those guys that look at that fight. He didn't destroy Devin. He didn't knock Devin out. He didn't win every round. That's why people want to see the fight again. Because 1, he cheated. And 2, he didn't knock him out. He couldn't take him out. And that's why my money going to be on Devin. And I'm going to win some money when they fight again. I'm going to win big money. Matter of fact, I hope he do beat Barrios. Well, he got knocked down 3 times. That's what won him the fight. He got 3 knockdowns. And I was like, ain't no way he can win now. It would have been a damn draw. It should have been a draw. Because it reminded me. Watch this, y'all. See, that's why I ain't feel like going back and forth with my nephew. It reminded me of the Pacquiao Marquez fight. Remember, Pacquiao dropped him 6 times. 3 times in the first round. Y'all remember that? And won the fight by 1 round. remember that fight? Marquez kept getting up and then got his shit together and started whooping ass the rest of the fights. Who remember that? Then Lomachenko, he just was too fast, too big, and too good. A good big man always beats a good little man. And he's a little man. It's just that was it. That was just like that crazy shit Lamont said. Loma almost KO'd him. I said, how he almost KO'd him? Did he drop him? No. He hurt him with a punch. It's boxing. That's one punch. He hit him with a punch. Lomachenko's supposed to be good, right? Yeah. Then he should be able to hit him with a punch. Your expectations shouldn't be so low. For real. Oh, it could have been scored a draw. It could have been. But I knew the knockdowns. It was the knockdowns. The 3 knockdowns, and then they gave him one of them questionable rounds where it could have been one way or the other. And they gave it to him because of the knockdown. That's the thing. See, this the fucked up thing about it, Dre, about boxing. Boxing doesn't get scored by every punch. It's scored off 5 things like defense, range, general shit, punches, and stuff like it. So it's that. It's judged off of that. So, yeah, you hit me with a hook. You catch me with a hard hook, I might stumble, then I pop, pop, pop. It don't look as pretty, but I just landed 3. But they count that one punch as 3. That's what niggas do. He just hit him with 3 punches. Yeah, but he hit him, he made him do that. Yeah, but he didn't go nowhere. He's still there. Then he hit him with 3 shots. That's 3-1. That's how it's scored. If you know boxing. Yeah, but this punch stronger. Yeah, okay. So he got a better chance to knock him out. But right now, he getting outlanded 3-1. And that makes a difference. Because in between the 9, when he finally land his 3rd one, if he can land it, one of them 9 might put him to sleep. Yeah, I can't believe Jared believed that Ryan Garcia. Oh, he didn't even win the fight. He cheated to win the fight, so that don't count. Can't. That's like me saying Margarito whooped Cotto. No, he didn't. He cheated. That nigga had hand wraps on. You can't cheat and beat a man. That don't count. We don't do this. We don't even have a discussion about it. And then when I heard you say he robbed Lomachenko, there, you just a hater. Right now, you cooning right now. Stop cooning. Because he ain't beat Lomachenko. Nobody says that but a bunch of haters. I don't like Devin Haney. Why? I don't like his style. What does that mean? What is his style? I just don't like him. Why not? Do he talk a bunch of shit like Adrian Broner and all ignorant out in the streets? No. Then there's nothing personal you cannot like about Devin Haney. He can't. He said it. When he said personally. Because I know who that is. And that's why I said, nigga, you don't know him. What do you mean personally? You don't know him. And he don't know you. I was about to say, I watched that fight too. He was again. These niggas don't know what boxing is. Body shots count. When a motherfucker is whacking you to the body and you not throwing punches back, he's winning the fight. Andre, that's what he ain't punch him in the face that much. You punch him in the face enough to win. This is boxing. This is a sweet science. It's about hitting and not getting hit, landing clean and effective punches. So that's why they'll give Ryan Garcia the round, because one punch looks more effective than his 3 shots. But really, it wasn't. 3-1 is 3-1. He get points for effective. You give him 2 points for a clean, effective shot. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 for 3 clean shots. Then by the end of the joint, you look at your tally and you see who got the most. Devin Haney won that round to me. That's how I score. Oh, shit. He threw all that shit and he missed. That's a point. What? Yeah. Man, that's a ring generalship right there. I mean, what? He controlling this nigga. This nigga can't do nothing. He's just out here rock'em sock'em robots. He get 1 point for all that bullshit he threw, and he get 1 point for making him miss all that bullshit. And then if he land a counter shot, clean, effective joint to make him stop throwing that bullshit, 1, 1, 2. That's how Floyd was killing niggas. Floyd outpointed you. You missed 1 point. Bang. 3 points. Here you come throwing some dumb shit. 1 point. Bang, bang, bang. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. All of them clean and effective because you stopped coming. Then he circle around. 1 more point. Ring generalship. You chasing him around like an idiot. Bop, bop, bop. Bing, 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 bing. Now it's you can't never catch up. I thought you watch TV. All right. But that's what it was. That's how it worked. Florida get under that shit. Bing, 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 bing. Punish your dumb ass. Florida get on top of the bop, bop, bop. You miss. Whoop, bop, bop, bop. Next thing you know, that motherfucker have a scorecard. That's how they would. That's why that lady got suspended. Like, hold on, bitch, what was you scoring? Real talk. What was you scoring? That wasn't real. No, that didn't happen. We watched that fight. Yeah. But that shit, I love that how people fabricate certain losses. Just like motherfuckers act like Lomachenko knocked Gary Russell out. No, he didn't. He won on decision and then never wanted to fight him again. Let me see what he said. I don't want to hear what no white man got to say about it.
He broke the brotherhood, then Seven definitely broke the brotherhood because, like,
That's the one I don't
the
understand as
shit
much.
that Seven did that we don't talk about
I know.
is crazy. Like out of anybody should talk, he should never grab a microphone and really talk Steeler business. Yeah. Because if we talking Steeler business, his ass is foul of all foul. Like the shit that he's did is foul of all foul. He's not a good teammate. Won a Super Bowl with him, but the person, he's just not a good teammate. Like he knows that. Anybody in the Steeler building knows that. But we protected him because I've only won one Super Bowl, and that was my quarterback. So do I love my quarterback? Yeah, but is he a good person? No. He broke the brotherhood.
He right. What's up, Mike? That was Joey Porter talking about Ben Roethlisberger. What did he say wrong? What did... Hey, shit, Mike. Nah, what did Joey Porter say wrong? That's the truth. Let me see all who Joey Porter was on.
Your inspiration, shared instantly. Your aura is limitless.
Sometimes I just need a
Don't
little
Joey
break in
Porter
the
coach
system.
right now for
Founders chicken
Pittsburgh?
Parmesan bowl. Scratch.
Welcome back to First Take. Back to the NFL.
Tay Tay, what's up, baby?
Tomlin era in Pittsburgh is over, and on the way out the door, the longtime coach was criticized by several former players. Joey Porter did not like what he was hearing and went off on James Harrison and Ben Roethlisberger. Listen to this.
Everybody's been bashing about Mike T since he's retired. Give me an example. Who y'all talking about? Y'all talking about James?
I mean, James has been vocal, as has Ben. Both have been vocal.
They tell the version of the story in Pittsburgh that they want to tell. And I told him, I said, how can you say he's not a great coach? Well, everything that happened good to you in football was under his watch. Your Debo name, when I played with you, you was James Harrison. Under Mike, 3 or 4 Pro Bowls, Defense Player of the Year, played 2 championships, paid you over 50-something million. You think the head coach didn't have his hand in making that player? Then why would you take a shot at the guy who changed your life? Because Coward didn't change your life. Coward cut you 3 times. I didn't agree with none of it because I just feel like he took a shot at Mike. And you know, in this space, Mike can't go defend himself in this space. Well, he broke the brotherhood. Then 7 definitely broke the brotherhood.
So our own Ryan Clark went on X to respond to this posting, quote, "Are we going to have to call a Steelers former players only meeting? We're out here like the Cowboys."
Yeah, Ryan Clark.
With us now. What do you think? The Steelers getting messy like the Cowboys?
A little bit. Look, Joey, it was interesting. All the recent shots that some of Mike's former players have taken him, I've been sitting there sometimes and you look at those and you sit there going, what is going on here? 'Cause, Joey's exactly right. When he talks about how he has changed some of these guys' lives under his watch, Mike has been one of those guys who has always been looked at from the outside, and then from talking to him and going on the inside and getting to know him a little bit and having interviewed there. I mean, he seems like a guy who's just fiercely loyal, a guy who holistically cares about his players, both on the field and off the field, who has their back through thick and thin, who has kept all the different kind of things, all the different kind of scandals that can kind of wind up encompassing an organization. You don't hear any of that stuff really coming out of Pittsburgh. He has really tried to handle some very disparate personalities during his time in Pittsburgh. Right. This has shocked me, man. It shocked me had some of his players take shots at him like they do.
Right. I will say this. Big Ben Roethlisberger, 2-time Super Bowl champion, is to be respected. I can see where they're coming from, though. James Harrison is a real one. He's not a fake. He's not a phony.
He ain't say he was.
And he relies a lot, Lewis, on personal interaction.
I bet I take this is, you know, trying to make it
individual. And if he's put off by anything, then that's what really
this new damn job
motivates him. So
just trying to make it work for me somehow.
It's a brotherhood. And what's been happening shouldn't be happening. And Mike Tomlin, based on his record, his years of service, what he has done, everything would indicate he does not deserve that. So Joey Porter is not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. BL, man, you missed it. Man, I had kicked my nephew out, the BL. My nephew was in here hating on Devin. Talk about he don't like him personally. I said, hold up, nigga, you don't know him. Oh, what are you talking about? I said, I passed message to BF, talk to BF. I said, how could you? I said, nigga, first talk about Ryan whooped him. I said, no, he didn't. I said, Ryan fucking cheated. Steroids don't make you not get away from the left hook. I said, steroids make the left hook faster and stronger. We ain't seen that left hook since the steroids. Hey. I'm like, fam, what are you doing? They talk about he don't like his style. I said, well, what's his style? I need to know. I said, I don't like Devin Haney since he was 16 years old, went over to Mexico under Floyd Mayweather Sr. and was whooping ass because he was too young to fight pro here in America. People don't know that about Devin. That man went, like his first 6-7 fights, was in Mexico because he was too young to fight in America. Am I lying, BF? Yeah, I only know that about Devin Haney because I've watched him since Golden Gloves. I'm really a fan of his. So when niggas sit up there and try to tell me shit about him, I look at you funny, even if you fam. Bro, no, you wrong. And how can you look at a black man with his dad. The way I love Bill Haney. That's like my big brother, and I don't know him. People, I like Tank. But what that got to do with Devin Haney? You ain't got to hate on Devin. See, I hate this. That's why I had to give him to. Damn, BF, I ain't even think about that. You probably right. I hate this old new age gay shit. I can't like him because I like him. What? That's gay. That nigga sharp. That nigga sharp. I want to see them go at it. Why you won't go at it? He calling you out. Okay, fuck you. I'm watching him. Nah, because you bullshitting. Oh, yeah, Brian Norman. Oh, yeah, he trying to fight. It's that easy. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. I don't want to see you fighting bitches. I want to see you fighting in the ring. At one point, I thought you could beat all of them. I would have debated with my man BF at one point all day. After a while, though, I'm not going to debate no shit where it's just really not nothing to debate. It's clear what you looking at. Shorty called him out. Once Shorty called him out, I said, oh, it's on. My father said, I don't know if he wanted to got that one hit. I said, I know. I said, they fucking with Tank. Tank can box. And he could hit you with that one hitter. And he was fighting okay fighters, but I was like, I don't want to see that. Only reason I wanted to see him knock out Ryan Garcia, because it's like watching Joshua knock out Jake Paul. I don't like no fucking Anthony Joshua, but I hate Jake Paul. It's not hard. See, BL? And I tell him too, I'm like, hey, bro, I've been watching you since Youngin. I've been trying to watch as many fights. When I saw Floyd, I keep calling Raja because I like Raja as a trainer better. But when I saw Floyd Senior training you and was telling us you was on your way, then you was in Mexico whooping ass, and you finally came over, whooped some more ass, then you and your father's side. The fact that it's you and your dad, because I'm raised by my dad, I love that shit. And I'm raising I feel it. I love that shit. Y'all brothers, y'all ain't selling out. Y'all ain't no sellouts. So fuck yeah. Man, fuck anybody that say something bad about the Haney. God bless the damn Haneys. And I don't even believe in that shit. And y'all know that. But with that, yeah, it's my people, man. What is wrong with y'all? It's that simple. I'm with my people first. Fuck, I look like talking about some Croatian man. You gonna fuck that Croatian man? I've been saying that the whole time. I'm like, man, he can't beat him. Then when you talk about you don't like his style, I'm like, what style? You can't be talking about boxing. Hit and don't get hit. He a boxer. You don't like his boxing style? Sticking and moving? Then stop and get dirty with it when he need to? He fought the wrong fight against motherfucker Ryan Garcia. On steroids. He would have beat him if he wasn't on steroids, because he wouldn't have never knocked him down. And we see that. He can't knock nobody else down. What's up, Good Money, man? Ain't no thing. Oh, I know you did, BF. I said that before you got in here. I said the same thing BF said. He fought the wrong style, especially for him to be on steroids and be that big. He should have came in on his sharp shit, boxing his ass off his Sugar Ray, and what? But he did the motherfucker Sugar Ray versus Roberto Duran. But the difference was Roberto Duran really beat Sugar Ray because he wasn't on no dope. I know, BF, because the fight was really a draw. He only lost rounds he got knocked down. I was even saying that. The second knockdown, remember, he was beating him in that round, but he got caught because he was so tired from throwing them motherfucking body shots. He backed out. I saw it. I said, oh, your hands down. He caught him. Boom. And dropped him backing out. I'm like, oh, fuck. And my youngin' got up. My youngin' got the fuck up. That's the fuck I'm talking about. So fuck what anybody got to say. He couldn't take him out. My youngin' ain't go out like that. And that's why right now, that man doing all that shit. He running. He motherfucker doing decathlons. You see that nigga's on everything except signing a contract to fight Devin Haney. He's so scared. I know. Me too. Look, he's so scared to fight Devin Haney. He 1-2 since he fought Devin Haney. Think about it, y'all. He won his first fight coming back. Everybody starts talking about, so when you gonna fight Devin Haney? When you gonna fight Devin Haney and get that record right? Oh, I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. He was lying. And he got his ass whooped the next fight. And everybody was like, man, and because remember, he was on the card with that, got his ass whooped. Then the next fight, he get the fight Rolly. Everybody was like, all right, this gonna be an easy win. And you get a belt, you get to beat Rolly. I ain't worried about, then after that, you could fight Devin Haney. Oh, I ain't worried about that, man. I might not even fight. I ain't think about Devin Haney. Got put on his ass thinking about Devin Haney, knowing that if he win that fight, he got to fight Devin Haney. I be listening to you, BF, and I be forgetting to chime in. You know, I come in, I forgot to tell you. That's one of my motherfucking things. I want you to dive into that. Maybe, look, you know me. I get philosophical on it. Hey, man, the mind play tricks on him. Look, once he starts saying, think about it, y'all. He 1-2 since he fought Devin. He won the first one after Devin. But everybody was talking about how dirty the fight was. So now you got to get that run back. He knew. That man knew he did not destroy Devin like all you Bama ass niggas saying just because he dropped him. He knew, just like Roy Jones said, I dropped him 3 times and I couldn't knock him out. And now I can't use my superpower. I can't use my Mexican jumping juice. I can't use... He can't use this Mexican street meat. BF, ain't that what they say there? Ain't that Canelo shit? He was eating that Mexican street meat. Ain't that what Canelo said he was eating? I was like, what type of gay, weird shit is that? Okay, whatever. So look, okay. So he eated, I can't eat my street meat, Holmes. How am I going to beat Devin Haney, man? I could barely beat him, man. I need street meat, man. Look, this nigga start going on alcoholic binges, drug addiction, beating up his girl, all of that to keep away. All of that Good money. You know, no pause, bro. Hell yeah, no pause, good money. Damn right, no pause. He was eating that street meat. He said, hey, BF, he said it. So, look, they said it. So, I believe him. He mad at me if they said that shit. Like BF just did a video. I love that. You said that shit, Shakur. Well, you said that shit, Canelo. Eating dirty street meat. Now, look, we talk about the hormones and food here in America as black people all the time, making the kids grow a lot faster. Never have we taken the kids there and they done failed a drug test, but okay. Okay. But Ryan Garcia was full of more dope than a medicine cabinet. Go in your medicine cabinet right there. You don't got more shit than Ryan Garcia had. You don't. You don't. You don't. You can try. You don't. He got you beat. Street meat and everything. You can't fuck with him. But he can't eat it now because he done popped dirty. We all on him. And everybody know. It's like, y'all already know. This is how we know Margarito cheated when he fought Cotto. He looked like some shit the next time he fought Cotto. And he knew it too. And Ryan Garcia knows it too, y'all. This is why we haven't seen the fight. All y'all niggas trying to... Devin Haney been doing everything he needs to do to get that fight to happen again. Ryan Garcia has done everything you need to do to make sure you never get a Devin Haney fight again. Right now, the only reason we asking for another Devin Haney fight is because he cheated and beat him. Outside of that, we wouldn't be asking for it. He done lost 2 times in a row. I really think Barrio's about to beat him, and you still, because Devin Haney has a lot of haters. We just seen that. You still gonna get people say, yeah, but I bet you he won't fight Garcia. I'm like, the nigga just lost 3 fights in a row. You still want Devin Haney to fight him? Yeah, he gotta get that wreck back. So, because this nigga cheated to win a decision, he took every drug to win a decision. Devin Haney gotta fight. You only ask a black man to do some dumb shit like that. I gotta give this motherfucker $1 million payday because he cheated me. Suck. Man, I'm mad thinking about that shit. I know that, BF. I know that because I watch you, and I know that you have inside information. I know he had that fight signed. They was saying that on TV. Niggas act like their TV didn't work. Everybody shining sharp now. They turn the volume down and watch the fight. Well, I don't. I was listening to them. They said it. See, BF has said that before. I seen the contract. I heard the people say, well, everybody knows after this fight, it's going to be... They had them on the same card because that's what was supposed to happen. That motherfucker lost on purpose. And nobody want to fight Devin Haney. Everybody talk about fighting Devin Haney. Nobody want to fight. Like I said, Keyshawn going to just be another Brian Norman. I said that for BF guy here. I'm going to stand on that. Keyshawn just going to be another Brian Norman. Shakur talking all that shit. He know for real. He know he don't. He can do all that. He can make everybody else look like that. He can't make Devin Haney look like that. Devin Haney gonna make him look different. He gonna make him fight. And he ain't gonna be no slow Spanish man. And he know that too. And the problem is that I had to fight, just like I was telling y'all about Tank Davis. You know why Tank Davis didn't want to fight Devin Haney? And I'm going to tell y'all why Tank Davis didn't really want to fight Devin Haney. He beat my ass when he was 16 and 15 years old. Fuck, I look like fighting him now. He got all this grown man strength. What I'm beating with now, a gun? I can't bring a gun to the ring. And that's always in Devin's mind. And what's up? What's up, Janae? That's always in Devin's mind. And that's always in Tank mind. And that's why we never gonna get that fight. And that's why he keeps saying, that's why he said it with such vitriol. Watch how Tank says it. As a Tank fan, it caught me off guard the way he said it. Because I was like, why in the fuck is he so mad with them? Come on, man. This is a brotherly thing. Boxing is one of these sports, man. That's a combat gladiator sport, but at the end of the day, you supposed to have respect for each other. Mike Tyson, the one thing Mike Tyson ever said right was, you're not supposed to be disrespectful and tell a man you're not going to fight him and take food off his table. That's the one thing I ever heard Mike Tyson say coherent in his fucking life after a fight. He just knocked the nigga out and then thanked him for letting him knock him out. He's like, thank you, Brother Clifford. Thank you. Brother Clifford would give me a chance, you know, because really it's disrespectful not to give a man a fight. Nah, he ain't try to fight none of these young gunners. He'll fight the motherfucking Andre Berto Jr. What's his name? Frank Martin. He'll fight Berto Jr. Hey, BF. You ain't even know that. That's Berto Jr. You ain't even know that. It took me a minute. Got Sluice. I had Sluice on the case. He give you that Berto Jr. See, everybody trying to do the Floyd Mayweather without doing the Floyd Mayweather. Before money, Pretty Boy fought motherfuckers. People talk, I heard somebody say Gotti was his biggest fight. No, the fight that made him money was Diego Corrales, who nobody was trying to fight because he was knocking everybody out. Your boy won a lot of money off that fight. I said that's going to be a masterclass. I said he's never going to touch Floyd Mayweather. I don't even know why that. And it happened that way. And that's what turned Floyd into money. After that, the Gotti fight came. But that was just the stepping stone to launch him to knocking out Ricky Hatton and all of that other shit. That's what I'm telling you. But still, Ricky Hatton was undefeated and just beat Costa Tszyu because he was going to fight Costa Tszyu. So he whooped Costa Tszyu. Zab made a comeback, so he whooped Zab. Baldomir was beating everybody. He whooped Baldomir. Name somebody I'm missing. Then everybody like Paul Williams. Paul Williams went up and got knocked the fuck out. But no, y'all act like Floyd was just cherry picking Floyd was fighting the right motherfuckers. Now, people say I don't like he wasn't fighting a black fight. Who? He fought Shane, Zad, and at the end of the day gave Berto one. Somebody said big head ass Tim Bradley. Don't nobody want to see that ugly style ass Tim Bradley versus Floyd Mayweather. Nobody wanted to see that shit was ugly. I wouldn't have wanted to see that. Floyd would have beat his big head ass. And we'd all been mad that we would niggas been there like, that big ass head, Floyd wouldn't have never missed it. I'm not watching that shit. Floyd beat the right people. He beat the people who was winning. But these niggas ain't like my brother's name. The best not fighting the fucking best. So now I got to settle for the way I find out who the best is the nigga who called the most motherfuckers out and nobody want to fight. That's how I know who the best is. When he like, all right, I'll fight you. He ain't even doing all them other niggas talking that good shit. I whoop his ass. He ain't even like that. He like, nah, let's get it on. That's the best fighter. Hands down. Why? Because he ain't doing all that old rah-rah shit for real. Everybody else doing that shit. I don't hear him doing that. I don't hear him doing that. I hear him sign a contract. Let's get it done. Yep, we gonna see. All right, let's get it done. And then he get in the ring and be about his work. I ain't talking about talking shit to promote the fight. That's what the fuck he supposed to do. That's his goddamn job. But prior to that, all he asking is, what's up? Let's go. Even the joint with Keyshawn and Shakur, he like, bet, maybe I had to take big bro and little bro. He ain't talking no big. Man, he saying, I'll fight y'all. That's the shit I want. That's the shit I need to see. He not ducking no action. It's these other niggas. What they call him? Debo? Niggas got they built. BF, niggas got they built. I'm going to tuck mine in. After they fight, they talk all that good shit. Then they go sign a fight to fight another nigga. Who do you want after this fight? I want Devin Haney. He ain't shit. I'll whoop his ass. I want him, and he know I want him. Right after the fight, then Devin tweet, oh, let's do it. It'll just be a simple tweet. BF, in my line, BF, it'd be just like that. Let's do it. And I'm going to pretend to be another boxer at the end of the joke. Hello, Sam? Yeah, you saw that. Devin just said, let's do it. Yeah, let's not do it. Is Glass Joe around? How about Piston Honda? These niggas trying to fight Mike Tyson punch-out characters. And that's the next fight. Then they knock out Piston Honda. Yeah, you see what I did? That's the same shit I do to Devin Haney. They think that's gonna work. And for a lot of these casual niggas, it do. Yeah, Devin don't want none. You see how he knocked out Glass Joe. You know Devin Haney sent him a contract. Nah, he ain't do that. Devin Haney don't want to fight him. You saw what he did to Glass Joe. That's Glass Joe. You goofy motherfuckers. So tired of you niggas. It's you niggas. And it's the truth. You go to BFTB channel, that's literally his channel. That's what's happening on his channel. I'm BF. Goofy niggas is coming in saying just weird shit. I don't like Bill Haney. Look how he wears his beard. His beard is weird. You can hear like the disgust. How can can you hear that in somebody's face? I can hear that in BF face. BF, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Nigga, we are talking about. Then niggas get mad at BF. Why BF getting all turned up? Did you not just hear? Did you not just hear? That's 47 seconds that he can't get back fucking with a dumb motherfucker. I'll be mad too. Hey, nigga, give my 40. Nick, BF, we gonna start. Me and BF going. Because I'm gonna start getting me some money. I'm gonna figure this one out. Me and BF gonna do a little thing, but I'm make BF. You gonna have to start charging these niggas for every dumb shit they say. Like, nah, but if you're gonna stay on the panel, you gotta hit the cash app. $5, man. $5. And the for real, $5 you gone. $5. No, ho. Just stop. Hold nigga right there. We be like James Brown. We like James Brown, bro. I'm telling you, y'all, that's. Look, it shouldn't have even devolved into all of that. Like, I don't know why Devin Haney makes people so emotional. He don't do shit. And that's not in a bad way. He don't do shit. Like, niggas is emotional about Devin Haney. They act like Devin Haney pissed in their cornflakes. I literally don't hear shit about. They act like Devin Haney at the court side of every game bullshit. I don't see nothing about this man bad. He don't do nothing to nobody. Why are they so mad at him though? BF, you done been talking to these morons for a while. Has anyone explained it to you? Help me. Please help your bro. I got to know. This don't make sense. People just don't like him. I got a theory, but it's from personal experience. Like I said, everybody know I just explained about my mom, but I grew up with my great grandmother, and my dad and my aunt. My dad, man, I used to get into fights all of the time at school, y'all. I wasn't bothering nobody. I was an honor student. I wasn't bothering nobody. Motherfucker, they gonna bother my son. He gonna fight. And I used to wonder why it was my dad. They was jealous of me because of my dad. It was because I was doing good at school and my father doted on me. So he would come, he'd buy me stuff, he'd give me stuff, and we go places, we do stuff. You'll see us walk around the neighborhood. We'd be at the basketball court together. Everybody else didn't have that. But they had their mother. So I'm looking at it like, well, shit, my mom dead. You got your mother. I got my father. I got to have somebody, right? And I'm telling you, BF, a lot of these niggas, if you don't know the answer, that's the answer. These niggas ain't got no dad. For real, just stop one time and you're going to have, BF, man, for real, you have to charge these niggas, man, because you're going to be like the black Dr. Phil. Hold on now. Let's back up a second. You hate Devin Haney, huh? Why? But why? And it's going to be dumb shit, you know. I don't like his hair. The way he hold his mouthpiece. I don't like the way how he look, mouthpiece. Mouthpiece, huh? Look, BF, you do this to a mouthpiece, huh? Then sit back. How's your relationship with your father? Just hit him with that joke. Huh? No. Just out the blue, because you hit me with some wild shit. So, how's your relationship with your dad? I didn't really know my dad. You know Devin Haney father in his corner, right? Is that why you really don't like? No, they ain't got. I don't fuck Bill. See, ain't that how you feel about your dad? Bill wasn't there for you either. This is funny. It's funny to me. I'm sorry, y'all. That was funny to me. Bill, he wasn't there for you either, huh? He spent all his time on Devin. That's what it was. Hey, BM, you just did a joke. Shakur basically said it. He wish Bill was his daddy. Bill was his daddy. Hey, y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm not far off. Y'all think I be bullshitting. I be playing, but I be serious. I call it accidenting on purpose. Sometimes I tell jokes when I see shit and it be absolutely right. And niggas be like, wow, why you do that? That's the truth. I know. They be like, how you know? I'm like, I don't know. It just looked like that. Like, but all of the shit, you guessed that? I was like, yeah, I guess. Niggas like, nigga, how you know that? I didn't. I don't be lying. I be joking. And it's the truth. I'm telling you, y'all, it's his dad. A lot of them niggas don't like him because of Bill. And they just not able to say that. Sean Porter. A lot of people didn't like Kenny. And they was able to say it, though. I told y'all why I ain't like Sean Porter. That ugly ass style. I did that. Grabbing and holding and give a nigga a noogie and shit. Y'all remember Sean? Y'all know Sean Porter's style wasn't aesthetically pleasing to the eye when it came to boxing. I'm not saying anything groundbreaking with that. Put a nigga to sleep. I'm like, God damn, how do we? He win a boxing match. Belly to back suplex. He'll hold you. You'll be tired of shit. Then he'll hit you with one of them. Like he walk. Look at me. Just being Sean Porter, knock his shit over. Just. Just. Y'all know that's how Sean. I'm trying to tell you, bro. A lot of people, see what I'm telling you, Dre, a lot of people have daddy issues, and we don't know. We just assume that they done got over them, but no, some of these things. I sat and just told y'all about me and my mom, and how many years long she died, and it still affect me, and I barely knew her. I was 2 when she died, so I barely knew her. But that has an effect on me. So imagine. The difference is I understand. I don't let it like get outside of who I am. Is one of them things you gotta deal with it. These people aren't able to do that. So their outlet is like outbursts. They don't know how to control themselves. So when they see a functional relationship, and then at the same time they see not only is a functional father and son relationship, the son is achieving things. Their natural inclination ain't to look at that. That's a good job. That's how it's supposed to do. I want to do. That's how I would. That's how me and my. They don't look at it like that. They look at it like, that nigga think he's somebody. Man, your son ain't all that. Your son ain't all that. Me and my son ain't like that. Huh? Then be a better father. Motherfucker. That's all. Be a better father. You mad that Bill and Devin got a good relation? I'm not. I'm glad they do. I want to see. Where's... What is wrong with us? Because I swear, I don't care when Spanish people do it, when white people do it. What bothers me the most is when other black people do it. I'm like, what is wrong with you? No, what are we doing? No, we're supposed to celebrate this. Win or lose, we supposed to celebrate the Haney's. Kenny Porter and them lost to Terrence Crawford. I said that was a great job by Kenny Porter. Great fight. He did a great... I don't like Kenny Porter. You know, I think he be in the camera a little too much, but that's my own opinion. But as far as this fight, he had his son prepared. He looked good. He fought the best fight he could fight. And he did a good job. I said that the Earl Spence fight at the end. What is wrong with us? You gotta stop that shit. This hating shit gotta stop, bro. It's got to. I niggas got to watch some more BFTB, man. BF, man, maybe you gotta start giving them little shorts too, bro. Let them see that the Haneys is real people. And that they kick it with real people like you. But y'all already know this. He shouldn't have to do all of that. But for real, I just want black people to stop hating. That's all that shit is about. Yeah, because Keyshawn don't got no daddy. I know why Keyshawn doing it. He from the DMV. I know his mentality already. I know niggas like Keyshawn. Already know that. Yeah. Jealousy, man. Jealousy is a motherfucker. And it takes a strong man. It takes a strong man to not succumb to jealousy. It takes some humbling to look at yourself sometimes and ask yourself, what the fuck are you doing? What type of silly shit are you talking? Sure is. Sometimes you have to have a talk with yourself. And if you can't do that, jealousy you will succumb to jealousy too. I just say it that way. I say it that way. But with all that being said, man, I'm about to get out of here. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to my brother BF. I appreciate him dropping through. Spidey, A-Top, all y'all coming through. Janae came, said what's up. Tay said what's up. Mr. Cater came through. Bougie Barbie came through. Made me feel like I was important today. Kush God was the first man up in here saying what's up. Mahari Big Head Ass came through. My man Leonard, he came through. Shoot. I'll definitely be at BF joint in the chat room raising some ruckus though. Especially at the Barrios. And I'm telling you now, BF, let them know Visa got Barrios over Garcia. I don't give a fuck. My favorite two fighters, Devin Haney and anybody against Ryan Garcia. So, with that being said, go Barrios, Ricky LVC, man. What is they talk about? Ricky